So we got to go pick up in Hardyville, South Carolina, and we got to take it to pick up Hardyville, South Carolina, and we're taking it somewhere in Denton, Texas. So we got a long trip. I think it's like 1,000-something miles. So anyway, we got about Hardyville about 90 to 100 miles to go pick up because there's nothing in Florida. So we're starting our time. Let's head on to Hardyville. What is going on, family? It's Monday morning. Of course, y'all know we started with our coffee. We actually had to get up 2 o'clock this morning. 2 o'clock this morning, start driving over here. We here. They don't make it in till 5. So the guy just told me, sit here. I'm at the right place. So I just got to wait. So right now, I'm just going to have me a bowl of cereal. Finish drinking my coffee and wait. And like, this is the trip that we got Friday. And we end up staying in Florida for the weekend in the truck. So anyway, I cooked and had a good time. Anyway, so we got a reset in, so that was good. So from here, I think we're gonna dead head to Savannah, Georgia, probably to get a load because Florida loads don't pay that good. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see y'all in a little bit when they start getting it. So they got us loaded. I have no idea what we got here, y'all. No idea. Anyway, I walk back here, put that sealed up. That pop y'all heard, like I'm always talking about pop with the trailer going up. But we're going to use this to our advantage because what we're going to do is weigh our load right here before we leave. So, we got pickles on here, all kinds of stuff on the floor. Pickles, all kinds of food. So anyway, yeah, we're going to have to weigh this because it's like all the weight is up there in the front. So, they ain't going nowhere with them pickles. So anyway, we ain't got to use no low bar. And we're going to Aldi's in Denton, Texas. So anyway, let's get these doors closed. Let's go ahead and weigh our load. See what's going on, y'all. So yeah, we here supporting PH in her live. PH right there. Anyway, so we supporting her, and we had to end up bringing this load back. They got me way overweight. Got me way overweight in the front. 37,000. You can only have 34,000. So luckily we only went like 34 miles. We went 34 miles, weighed the load, and we was over. So I got to bring it back, let them rework it. That ended up costing me a day. So that means I'm not going to deliver this Wednesday. It's going to be Thursday, and I'm going to lose a day. So that's what happened with trucking. Sometimes don't always go right. So let's head on down here and let them rework this. I'm going to show y'all when I open the trailer. They got all this freight in here, but they got it all pushed up in the front. Got all that trailer back there, steady spreading it out. So let's get on down here and let's let them work this stuff. We'll see y'all in a little bit. So let me tell y'all while I'm riding what happened to me last night. All right, so when I left Florida, I filled up with fuel across the Georgia line. Fuel is cheaper at exit 6 and 7. Fuel is cheaper. Cut this rain down. So I filled up, and I had to pick up my load in Savannah. So I picked up my load after I got fuel, which is about 116, 21 miles. I get my load, I go to a truck stop about 20 miles out the way and weigh the load. The load is too heavy, so I have to come back, and they won't get to it till the next day. So I park in the truck stop in the fuel aisle. Remind you, I had a full tank of fuel. So I didn't park directly in the fuel aisle. They had lanes beside the fuel aisle where trucks can park, like 2 lanes. And then you had the fuel aisle. So I parked in the fuel aisle. I ran my generator last night because it was kind of cool. I did a little cooking. So I ran my generator, cut my truck off, and ran my generator all night with the fan running. Well, I got up and crunk up this morning, and I looked, and this is how much fuel I got. Close to a half a tank. Now remind you, when I got the fuel, I only drove like 120 miles and maybe 20 more miles. That wouldn't even make the needle go up that high. I get around there and I look, and before I leave, I said, something's wrong with the truck leaking fuel. And went around there on my passenger side, my top was barely turned on. I said, somebody got me last night in the fuel aisle. The thing about it is, y'all, like, these guys that steal fuel got pumps. They can pump your tank dry probably within 15, 20 minutes. You'll never hear it. With me, with the truck not running and running a loud generator back there making a lot of noise, I would never hear it. So I figured they did this like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because I think when I laid down it was about 11. But just that quick, they can steal your fuel. So I said, this happened to me a long time ago when I was a company driver. I was driving somebody else's truck and I was company driving, and they got me in the rest area with some fuel. They got me on one side of the tank. So this is a lesson learned. I learned then to get lock and gas cap. Now my old truck, I had them, which was the International. I didn't think no more about when I got this truck to order some lock and gas cap. I wish I would. It would have saved me. They probably ate up about $400 worth of fuel over there. $400. That's a lot of fuel. Now I'm ready to take a loss. One thing, because I had to bring this load back, so that cost me a day. I was supposed to deliver this Wednesday. It's going to be Thursday, hopefully. So I'm going to lose a load, lost time, and I lost $400 worth of fuel, which is crazy. So I ordered, as soon as this happened this morning, I went straight online, ordered some gas caps. Hoping they should be there this weekend. If not next weekend, I'm hoping this weekend, because I need them caps, and I'm putting locking gas caps on. That's what I should have been done. But anyway, for y'all just drivers out there, put you some locking gas cap out here, because there's some sneaky drivers. There's some sneaky drivers that don't want to pay for the fuel and then steal your fuel. So whoever that was, I hope you seen this video. I hope that fuel did you some good, because you stole it. So when you steal stuff, it don't do you no good. So anyway, hey, we'll take the loss. We took the hit, but we fixing to solve that. Like I said, we're getting them locking gas caps, and that's going to be it. I don't care if I have to keep unlocking it every time. I'm going to make sure it's locked. Anyway, y'all, let's get on down the road. We got a long ways. We got 1,055 miles to go. Denton, Texas. Let's ride. We stopped swinging by the house. We still got 705 miles. 705 miles. We ain't had nothing but about 3 hours left to drive. So yeah, we didn't make it home last week. We said we're gonna swing by the house, spend the night with the wife, leave out early in the morning for continue our trip to Texas, Denton. So we'll see y'all in the morning. But let me walk over here to the van and show y'all something before I leave here. I met my coffee dealer, so he hooked me up with a whole box of coffee. Look at that, ain't that nice? I forgot what kind, but it's a whole box full of it, so I'm gonna take it home. So it's good I did come home. It was worth coming home. I called him before he got ready to leave. Called him on the phone. He said, where you at? He said, brother, I got a package for you. I said, okay, I'm coming to get it. There's a box of coffee, some more coffee. So anyway, we're never running out of coffee, y'all. So y'all can see that we end up making it here 3 o'clock in the morning. We made it here. What we making? Oh my God. We made it to Aldi's here in Denton, Texas. Y'all, they got a mess back there too, because I hit a deer. I went home the other day and I hit a baby deer. I forgot to turn the thing on for the deers to make the noise, and I left home. The time I left home, a deer came. It came across the truck and then went back and then came back and got hit. Oh, I felt sorry for the poor deer. Anyway, so when I hit my brakes, it threw I got a load of pickles back there. If y'all remember correctly, at the end where I had to reload, they put pickles at the end, and pickles just slid off the pallet from me hitting the brakes so hard trying to stop from hitting that little baby deer. Anyway, so I know they're gonna charge like crazy, but I don't have to pay for it. The broker had to pay for it. So hey, that's just the way it is. But yeah, a lot of the pickles fell off. They might even like turn them down and give them to me. So I might have to find the ones that slid off, give them away or throw them away or something, because I know I won't be able to take with my next load. So if they do that, I'm just gonna give them away to a couple of drivers or whatever. Go to the truck stop and just hand them out or whatever. Take a couple of them. But we'll see. I don't know what they're going to do about it, but it's a mess back there. They didn't break. They just slid off the pallet from me hitting the brakes so hard. So anyway, y'all, we'll see y'all in a little bit when we get unloaded and see what the outcome is. So we did get unloaded at Publix this morning. We got there at 3. They didn't get us out until 8:30, 9 o'clock. We sat there for a long time, but we went to sleep. Anyway, we're loading over here at Carlton, Texas, and taking it to Florida. This is a Monday load. So we're going to end this when we see what's in here, close the doors, and then we're going to start our trip. We actually going to be stuck out again this weekend. We had to take this load so we can't be in the hole, because that load where I got, and it was overweight, and I took it back and took it to Publix here in Texas and didn't cost me a day. And then I got fuel stolen. If y'all remember correctly, I got a lot of fuel stolen out of my truck. So this has been a bad week. Anyway, so we're going to end this video when we see what we got on here, and we'll start off for next week. We'll see. So this is the load that we got on here. I have no idea what this is. It's going to Certainty, so it has something to do with roofing. Y'all can see. So we're going to close this up. Get a lock and lock it up. So we're going to end this video. We'll finish this trip up for Monday, but we'll start doing our driving tomorrow, which is Friday. So y'all know what it is. Thing life, truck life, and 18-wheeler life. We'll see y'all.